What's up guys, welcome back to the Lil Maguizy channel. Today we begin chapter 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where we're gonna revisit a man in a metal suit. He's not even in the fucking movie. Yeah. Let's do it, shall we? Iron Man 3, starring Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark Iron Man, Gwyneth Paltrow as Pepper Potts, Don Cheadle as Rhodey / War Machine, or Iron Patriot in this movie, Guy Pearce as Aldrich Killian, and Ben Kingsley as Trevor Slattery / the Mandarin. Yeah. So basically, it starts off in the year 1999, where he's having like a wee New Year's party. And then this guy called Aldrich Killian shows up and he's like a big fan of his work. He's like, Tony, I want to work with you. And then he's all like, meet me in the roof in 5 minutes. And then he doesn't show up. Very sad. Top 10 villain origin stories, am I right? So basically, years later, he's after the aftermath of the Avengers. Tony Stark's having PTSD because, you know, he went into a fucking wormhole in space and almost died. So, would you not have PTSD from that? So he's basically having panic attacks. So someone even mentions the word New York, he's gonna be like, he's gonna have a panic attack. I can't express it because I'm probably gonna get cancelled if I do that. Yeah. So basically, Pepper Potts goes and talks to this guy called Aldrich Killian, where he explains this project Extremis to her, where Extremis is basically you put like fire in your body and stuff like that. Yeah. And so it turns out there's a bunch of agents with Extremis. And then, you know, by the way, this takes place during Christmas time. Ho ho ho, am I right? Yeah. So then Killian tries to, you know, do shit. He tries to, you know, persuade her to be in the Extremis thing. And the Mandarin is like this organization terrorist group called the Ten Rings, where we learned in the first movie. So yeah. And then Tony Stark decides to say his home address, 1080 Malibu Point. And he leaves the door unlocked. Then his house gets attacked. And then Tony hides and meets this wee kid. And then Pepper gets kidnapped by Killian. And, you know, injects her with the extremisness. And then Rhodey comes in his Iron Patriot suit and tries to, you know, do shit, but then no. And then Killian kidnaps the president. And this takes place in 2012, and there was a black president in 2012, and he ain't black. I'm so sorry. Yeah. And so basically, it turns out Tony goes and breaks into the Mandarin's house, and it turns out the Mandarin is just an actor. He's not actually real. Or is he? Yeah. He's not actually real. He's just this actor called Trevor Slattery. Yeah. And then Rhodey comes and Tony explains it to him. And then Air Force One blows up. And then Iron Man flies up and saves them. And then, you know, final battle comes, and then Tony saves the president, and then him and Killian battle. And then Pepper falls like 300 feet in the air. He supposedly dies, but no, but then Killian reveals that he is the Mandarin all along. And then Pepper just beats him with a stick, because she is the extremist now. And so then she kills Killian. Simple as that. Yeah. And then after, Tony blows up all of his suits. And then he goes through surgery to get the shrapnel out of his chest. And then he eats the shrapnel in a lake. And then he's like, you can take away my house, all my tricks and toys, But one thing you can't take away, I am Iron Man. And then the movie ends. After credit scene time, Tony is, going through therapy to talk about, the New York stuff. Or not, I don't know. It turns out his therapist is Bruce Banner. That's it. Movie over. You can leave, the movie's over. Also, the credits is like this montage of the first three with this cool jazz music. Overall thoughts, it's, to be honest, the only time to watch this is during Christmas time because this takes place around Christmas, but the damn thing was released in like the summer. Yeah. Overall thoughts, it's okay. It's around 6 out of 10. Would you watch it? Yeah, I would. But here's one thing I'm mad about. If I'm gonna watch Iron Man 3, I kind of need to see some Iron Man. He's hardly in the suit at all in this movie. Same thing with Rhodes. He's only in the Iron Patriot suit like once. Yeah. So that's that. So I will see you in the next one where we revisit a god who's trying to save the world from an elf. Goodbye.